Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. Today we're actually going for the investigation capture mission of the Kulu-Ya-Ku. First thing you should do is hit the supply box, basically because it's gonna have your easy trank bombs and shock trap, and that way you don't have to actually supply your own. It's also a good thing to pick up your trap tools. You may not need them, but that way you don't have to purchase them at a later point, like from the shop. Get some food. Now, the main purpose for capturing them instead of killing them and doing these capture missions is one, this one's an investigation, so it has its own little reasons and perks for it, but also it's supposed to give you more knowledge on that particular monster if you capture it opposed to killing it. The only real difference that is exhibited in one of these fights is that basically once it starts limping, everything else is the same up until that point. Once the monster starts limping, that's when you want to put it in the net, and then you need to trank it. And you need to trank it in the face. So, oh, god bugs, cool. The farther you get in the game, there's different opportunities and different windows for tranquilizing enemies that will open up. If you're particularly running melee weapons, then you want to use trank bombs, and I believe later there are sleep knives that you can craft, possibly buy as well. If you're a gunner, then there are trank rounds that you can make. Honestly, I think you can even buy them. I thought I saw them in the little shop. And if you do use the bow and arrow like me, then you can later get sleep coating. I know it's already in the shop at this point in the game, but I don't have a bow that's compatible for using sleep coatings yet, so I'm just gonna do it the regular way. The reason I'm actually using the bow instead of melee is because I generally use the insect glaive. If you've seen any of my other videos, I generally use either the insect glaive or the bow, and my current insect glaive has a lot of poison on it, and as well as my insect is poison orientated, so I didn't really feel like using that as a capture style weapon. Again, yeah, this is my first actual capture mission that I've done. I haven't actually bothered with it yet. I tried one a little early ago, but something came up and I had to leave. Plus I was stupid and wasted a trap at the wrong time. He somehow just walked right past it. Best time though is if you want to save traps, is once you finally get him limping, wait until he starts moving. One thing you can do is, like, when he goes, maybe follow him, and if he goes to sleep, put the shock trap right under him while he's sleeping. That way you don't waste a trap or accidentally waste one. Other than that, I chose to do the capture the Kulu-Ya-Ku first to make sure I have the whole capture thing down. When you go on your first capture investigate, what the heck am I doing? Your first capture investigation, there will be a quick, I think it's like a 4-page tutorial thing that shows you or gives you the quick tips and highlights. Wait for him to get to limping. It highlights all the key points that you need to know to capture. Again, it also provides you with most of what you need. If you're just doing it randomly in the wild, you will have to generally take your own traps. See, see that? So now we got him limping. So again, like I'd already mentioned, the fight is going to be exactly the same as normal up until this point. Once you got them on the run and they're limping, that's when the whole capture point comes into play. So you have to catch up to them. Get him in. Other than that, it's pretty hard to know when they're weakened. The first time you actually do the mission, there will be, you know, your little buddy, she'll be telling you all these little tips, and you won't even have to look for the limping. She'll tell you that he's weakened and to use a trap before you even see it limp. Alright, so again, all I did was follow him into here. I'm gonna drop the shock trap right under him.
Until the effect kicks in.
Trank bomb his face and capture. Basically, once he falls asleep, it's good.
Captured monster. However, you will receive more rewards than usual once the quest is over.
Well, there you go. Guess she just told us that Barney style. So I'll go ahead, we'll see what these extra rewards look like. Because it's an investigation, I should also get some bonus stuff as well. As far as quest rewards, I didn't see too much more monster pieces, but here you can tell. Like normally you might get like, you know, the beacon to a hide or two. I actually got 4 hides, so that's kind of nice. And special rewards. Scalar plumes. I think plumes are nice. So yeah, I get 3 nice little special rewards for being an investigation. Update. So this is records updated. I'm not seeing too much as far as the rest go. Got a couple freaking trophies, but otherwise, that right there is capturing a monster in a nutshell. Again, it's just the key points. Fight it like normal. Once he starts limping, you gotta get him in a trap. Shock trap, pitfall trap, either one works. Once they're in the trap, you gotta put them to sleep. And again, it's pretty simple. Just hit them in the face with any kind of sleep mechanism, whether it's sleep coating, sleep bullets, trank bomb, or sleep knife. And then once you hit them enough and they fall asleep in the trap, mission complete. And there's your breakdown. If you like the video, feel free to let me know. If you'd like to see any future videos on something in particular in the future, let me know in the comments section below. I'll get back to you in a timely manner, and I'll do my best to make the best video I can. But until next time, deuces.